Opioids can really affect just about every organ in your body. It can cause the lining of your heart to be infected, which obviously isn't good. It can cause respiratory failure, which ultimately leads to passing away when most people do overdose. You have acute respiratory failure being the cause of death. It slows your breathing down so much that you eventually just stop breathing, and that's why you pass away. It's very hard on your respiratory drive. It causes sedation in the brain, which causes your functioning of your brain and reaction times and things like that to slow down a whole lot. It also attacks your central nervous system. So people that are longtime users especially, they have a hard time fighting off sickness or disease and things like that. So it can affect just about every organ in your body. They all affect things the same. Pills will actually, well, it depends on how they take it. Most people, when somebody overdoses, it's either injection, ingestion, or inhalation. Your heroin and crushing pills and taking things like that, it has the same effect on your organs, but the heroin and crushed pills can actually cause your veins to collapse and things as well. Yeah, they all take a toll on your body. Anywhere from 20 to 30 years old, you see a lot 20, 25 years old. We have people that that's probably the most common age for an overdose. However, we have many overdoses up to 55 years old on heroin. Wow. Especially with the fentanyl that's being mixed in. It's pretty bad right now. I've got a deputy coroner that yesterday they brought 3 people back from an overdose with Narcan 3 different times. So if we didn't have the Narcan out there available, things could be much, much worse. But I've had the oldest gentleman I've ever had was 74 years old, an overdose from heroin. It's so cheap and easy to get your hands on. That's what people are going to right now.
Currently, the long-term effects of Narcan usage are nil. There are none. The way Narcan reacts with the system is it is basically a protein and enzyme inhibitor. So when you have certain narcotics that bond with the system that don't allow certain enzymes, proteins, minerals to process appropriately, that's how the drug takes a hold, basically. What Narcan does is it inhibits the drug's ability to attach to the protein molecules, fats, sugars, salts, that sort of thing. Now, there are some acute effects. For instance, if somebody is hit, let's just say 3 times in one day, persistent migraines, there might be some nasal swelling. You've got what's called turbinates on the inside of the nasal pharynx. Basically, it's a structure in the nose that allows air to be filtered. We use nasal Narcan, so by administering multiple doses throughout the course of a 24-hour span, you could see some generalized swelling, maybe even the occasional severe nosebleed or something along those lines.